This video is brought to you by my supporters on Patreon.
All my life I've been deceived. People told me I could be anything beyond the sea. All you need is to believe.
Hi guys, so I'm here with another part of my Widowmaker work log, and this time I am working on all of the leg pieces. So what I'm doing here is making the triangles that go on the side of her shoes, and I'm just using craft foam to create that. I cut out a lot of right angle triangles and then glued all of those together. I also created the back piece that covers the heel out of craft foam. It's a really simple shape. I just shaped it around my shoe, like drew it out on a piece of paper to start with, and then cut that on a craft foam and glued all those together. There are blue pieces on her shoe where the triangles sit. They kind of line it, so I'm creating larger triangles out of this transparent blue colored folder. Now I'm gluing on the triangles we cut out of craft foam onto the blue triangle folder piece. I'm just using hot glue, but if I was to go back and do this again, I would use something much more stronger, probably just like super glue or contact cement if it didn't want to the folder. I haven't used it on the folder stuff, so that would be something you have to test. To make the little foot covering piece that you see here, I just created a pattern around my shoe and then copied that onto craft foam and heat formed it a little bit to give it more shape. So what I'm doing here is cutting out the triangle shapes at the bottom of that piece where the triangles that we just made go, and then gluing those into place. So the footage of me making the base of these leg pieces got lost. I don't know what happened to it, it's just not there anymore. But basically, to create the leg piece, I just created a paper pattern and then cut that out in EVA foam, heat formed it, and added some detailing with soldering iron, coated that, then painted it some. And we're all caught up. So what I'm doing here is adding in the smaller pieces and other details with EVA foam, as well as the elastic pieces. I added painter's tape all around the edges of those pieces that we just attached, coated that in wood glue, and am now painting it using acrylic paint in a lighter gray shade. To make the black pieces that you see, it's all out of EVA foam. It was all patterned, cut out, and then I just covered those specific pieces in the fabric and then glued it back onto the leg piece. Now I'm removing the painter's tape and then just touching up any little areas that might need it around the edges. So to finish it off, I am adding shadows or shading it with black foil paint. She also has these dirty areas or like scuffed up areas if you look closely at her reference photos, and so using the black oil paint I am trying to replicate that just by blotting it and smudging it out and making it all grungy looking. Also, to add more of the blue pieces where her lights go on the upper part of the leg piece, I just created those using that transparent blue folder and cut out a shape to make a kind of sort of box. It wasn't a full box because it's missing two edges, but it's that basic concept. And I just glued those into the place it needed to sit, where you can see like right here. If I was to reglue it, or I have reglued it, I would definitely not use hot glue. I would use super glue or contact cement. Again, I'd only use contact cement after testing it to make sure it didn't eat through the material. And that is it. I will have more work log videos to come, and I already have posted many, so be sure to check that out and subscribe to see future ones. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys found this helpful.